Nah, as I was saying before, I brought up the fact that it ain't no coach or nobody ever came to this community and has been able to turn over the numbers that I've turned over. And the numbers that I mean is I've coached in this community where I'm from. I live in this city here, parts of Florida where I live at. I coached a youth football team, which was a power football team in this city where I coached at. I had 31 kids on that football team. My team GPA was a 3.0. It's on the paperwork. You can go look it up. I ain't just saying it. They got it filed away. They got that joker put up in the box. I guarantee you they got all them stats right there. They got all them stats. And then the following year, I took over a program that was in shambles. I don't know what they had going on, but whatever I had done before that time and after whatever they did, they wanted to hire me to get their program back on track, which I fully did in more ways than what they ever thought could be done, because when I took over the program, they only had 12 kids in the program. When I left, they had 41 kids. And out of those 41 kids that were in my program, each and every last one of those kids made a turnaround of either 2 grades or a single grade higher that nobody ever really gave them a chance to. We turned kids that were making F's, they started making C's. I had kids making C's, now they making A's, nothing but A's. They not settling it. I even got one parent, this is back from even when I coached football, they say, listen, school ain't never been a problem in my household, Coach D. But for some reason, my son don't want to bring no C in the house now because of you, Coach D. And this ain't nothing just made up. This is facts. This is straight facts. And I ain't even got on the real topic because I stay away from that one because I can really do some things and make me want to get in the moment of doing the time of when I was 18 to 23. And I'm not going back to that lifestyle. I got a daughter that's 12 years old and she is beautiful in school. Like her brother, beautiful in school, you know. Classwork is beautiful, just awesome, beautiful. So we go just leave that there for people to just really just think about that. There was a person that had the numbers, that was doing the work that they have never seen with their own eyes, but they seen it, made themselves ignore it, just so that they can go and try to get praise from the white people, which all the numbers don't drop. None of them kids I used to work around, you go scoop them all back up. Things ain't what it was when I had them, because now, you know, those kids are being used for the national target of what the African-American males are basically used for. Run, nigga, run. I don't care how you want to say it. It's run, nigga, run. And it is what it is. They happy to be a run, nigga, run than somebody who can take a word and just erase it, demolish it. But we're afraid to demolish it, because if we demolish that word nigga, then we have nothing to go by. We have nothing to sacrifice ourselves for. I'm going to say that as a community. What's up, my nigga? You feel me, my nigga? You know, we don't say ER, so it's okay. You dummy. You name me a black slave or a slave owner in the South that use the word nigger when they talk. Tell me one. Bitch, they call them niggas. Come here, nigga. Nigga, sit down. But y'all try to take claim and say we created nigga. No, the fuck you didn't. For those dumbasses who try to make that word a powerful, strong word for the black community. You fucking jackass. You calling us the same thing that the motherfucking slave owner that founded this city called everybody in the city that you motherfuckers fighting for. Think about that, man. And I'm only feeling like this because of a young man who I call Colin Kaepernick. Somebody who will go down, regardless of what happens to him right now, he's going to go down as one of the most influential African-American, black, however you want to call it, men to ever live here. Just think about that. There's only a few compared to the numbers. There's only a few. And he's one of them. This man got white people showing their true colors again. Just like they think they back ain't whooping us with whips no more, that everything cool. They done took something that y'all know it ain't nothing about and then turned it into something. I'm going to tell you why it turned it into that. I'm going to tell y'all why. And I'm not mad at y'all for that. Because the only thing that happened with what Colin Kaepernick did, it made white people open their eyes, and that became a problem. Because we all know black people didn't listen to that shit. Black people don't listen to shit that's for them. They don't care about no shit like that. It ain't gonna make no white man happy to hear I'm trying to say this shit. They don't care about that shit. Colin Kaepernick did something for not himself. He did it for a race that we all know that is looked down upon just because the color of our skin. But the only people paying attention to it are white people. Black people not paying attention to Colin Kaepernick. Only white people are. And that's what kind of makes me happy, then it makes me sad at the same time. Because white people know that if black people really was to pay attention to what Colin Kaepernick did and what he is doing, we can cause a big financial problem in this country. Yes, a big, huge financial problem in this country that will force two things to happen. Either it's gonna change or they gonna kill us all. But black people so scared. Shit, most of the time I see it's like all the women, majority of the women scared to be the next Michelle Obama. So they rather be Nicki Minaj. They want to go suck 20, 30, 100 dicks before they get goddamn million. They get that money. They say they'll suck a dick. You even got the men coming out rapping now, talking about getting booty and all that shit there. And this shit raining, banging everywhere. Bitch, you know ain't hard. Bitch, you know pussy. And they just, everybody listen to that. Cause they, like, you can say what you want. They speaking that devil talk. Gay is good. Man, that's all devil's talk, man. Y'all know it, but hey, it is what it is. All I know is that, back to that race, only problem with the Kaepernick and all that is, white people are listening and black people aren't. So therefore, the problems that this man risked his life or his livelihood for is almost spoken on deaf ears if it wasn't for white people. Just think about that.